That's right. I can do that. Okay, so I'm not sure if you two saw it, but me and Derek watched the Sony Direct or
I did not.
State of Play.
Yep, I watched this at work actually.
Oh wow, really? I'm surprised. And this is
Oh, I was-
stupid, but
Had my hand
Sony.
in like 3 repairs, but you know.
Gotcha.
And somewhere
Sony.
else.
Sony's Project Q, which is finally revealed, is literally a DualShock on like a tablet, basically, purely for remote play for the PS5. It is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. It's stupid. Lack of a better word. I like the meme that someone put like the Zelda fusion onto a Switch, the fusion mechanic. But anyway, yeah, like what's the point of this? I don't know. This is stupid to me. And I want to know your thoughts.
I think for starters, before we begin, we should apologize to the Wii U for doing this first.
The Wii U. I'm not apologizing to the Wii U. The Wii U is one of my favorite consoles, and I think it's incredibly, vastly underrated.
Another one is from like an excerpt from Twitter from a Jason Schreier on Twitter. Cannot wait to play Square Enix's Splatoon on my Sony Wii U.
Yeah, 100%.
That's honestly pretty funny.
I mean, I didn't really go for a Wii U, and the couple of times I got to use it when I was hanging out with you guys when I was, still around. I didn't think it was a bad console. Sure, it wasn't my favorite, but I didn't think it was a bad console.
This works. So like, I'm not sure if you guys can see the screen share appropriately, but it should be on stream. And it has a
future.
I mean, completely ruins my shorts clips, but
hold on, because I'm designated chat, right? We were asked who wins in a gladiator battle out of you four, and I said probably Rob or myself because I fight dirty, but Rob is probably stronger.
Let's say so.
Rob is the prettiest for sure. Rob is
Rob's definitely the
prettiest.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think for like general questions like that, we should have like a section at the end rather than.
All right, fair enough. All right, my bad.
I'm just saying. Yeah, so like I love this meme where, like I said, it's a Zelda fusion where it's just the DualShock's on something. I think that Rob apologized to the Wii U right now. God, I love that Fisher Price toy. It's stupid. I think it looks stupid. There's literally no practical effect because you can literally use your phone to remote play.
Yeah, you have to be on the same Wi-Fi network in order to use this. So
yeah, it's remote play.
Playing devil's advocate for it, I can see how this could be something in a household with kids where if you want to be on the TV but they want to be on their console, then at least they have that out. So it's kind of like how the Wii U gamepad was supposed to be. But I
would just not let this around.
This sounds like this is asking for, I don't know how they're going to do this, but this sounds like streaming over Wi-Fi, and I don't think this is going to be good.
Look, okay, so no, I'll put it this way. I think it's going to be good in the sense of its service. Like, remote play has been mastered at this point. Like, Steam's done it. You can remote play from the PS 3 to the Vita, or is it 4? Or was it 4 to the Vita?
Both.
Yeah, both. They've had remote play. Just bring back the Vita at this point. But while it could be useful for children, this looks way too fragile. It looks like if you actually do what is that exercise? I'm sure you guys done it where you just pull your arms back.
Yeah, whatever this is.
The
clap
double
your
jerk.
elbows.
Is it? It's chest press, right? Chest press.
Chest press. Yeah. It's like opposite chest press. Yeah, and look at you're gonna rip the sides off. But my complaint is that again, this is totally not necessary. You could use your smartphone, any tablet, like an iPad. You can use a laptop. Oh yeah, granted they don't have obviously controllers, but Backbone exists. Backbone literally has this for years now. So what's the point? Why did they waste their time?
Yo, what the fuck is happening?
Chat. I'm not really too wild about this idea, especially since with my coworkers, we were thinking that if they were going to drop something, it was going to be any sort of potential mention of like a PS5 Pro. And then, we get some mid games, and then we get some loud stuff from the Sony showcase, like Metal Gear Solid Delta, which is just upscaled, remade Snake Eater, which is going to be fantastic for everyone. And then Square Enix's shot at Splatoon, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Bungie reviving Marathon, which hasn't had literally reviving Marathon, a game series that was literally on the old, like old school Macintoshes. None of like this like iMac stuff that we've been used to seeing, like the old school Apple Macintosh computers. This is a series that has not been drug out into the limelight since like the 1990s. And we're getting some like loud titles here. And, you know, even though it's an extraction shooter, but whatever, I guess content is content. And then in the middle of that, they're like, hey, we got some exciting Sony hardware for you. It's just a Wii U gamepad.
I mean, again, I love the Wii U for what it was, purely for two things. One, bring it to the toilet, and co-ops, and also just it was the best mini map / second screen I could have ever asked for. Any like for Wind Waker Remastered, your menu was down there. That was sweet. I think I say for Twilight Princess too. Like the menu system for that was sweet. I loved it. At least when games opted for it.
I thought what they did with Star Fox on that was pretty cool too. Maybe not so much the motion controls.
Right,
but...
I was gonna say, right. I know Arkham Origins had some cool interconnection where you could see like the blueprints of the map. Look, then that's fine. And if that could actually work for the PS5, go for it. But there's no way this is gonna be cheap. It's gonna be like what, maybe $200+?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no way it's less than $250.
And at that point, just buy a Switch. I don't know, but
yeah.
Derek, I don't think I got your view on it. What do you think? Do you think it's stupid, or do you think it's gonna?
Oh, it's stupid. Your phone does this already. What do I need this for? Like, I don't see what the market is for this.
Well said. That's there almost is zero market for this.
Right. Guess what? You go buy if you want like a PlayStation controller for your phone, go buy the backbone for $100 that hooks up to your phone. And there you go. You literally have this thing already.
Yeah, and probably cheaper too, mind you. Like, there's no, it has to be cheaper because the backbone's just a controller for the phone, right? You know, and the remote play one or whatever, Project Q, you're getting a big or a decently sized screen. Which,
right.
Oh, but to be fair, we don't know if there's any other added functionality. But they made it they made it presumed that it's only for remote play.
Right.
Maybe. But I can't think of what else it could be used for. Unless that secondary map thing I was talking about.
I'll tell you what it can't be used for: fighting games, because the PS5 and the DualSense 5 has a god awful D-pad.
Yeah, but if you're playing fighting games worth your salt, you already have a fight stick.
Yes and no. There are plenty of professional pro fighting game players that use pad, like D-pad and standard controller. Biggest,
hats off to you. I can't do that.
I'll tell you what, Rob, I will give you a name right now, and it doesn't matter what game they are playing, they win, or at least top 3 on regular controller, and that's Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox plays with just a gamepad?
Yeah.
Sonic Fox plays with gamepad. He plays they play. Last I knew, it was a PS4. Maybe it's a PS5 now.
Well-to-do furry, just just a maestro on a gamepad. Like, holy cow!
Multiple Evo finishes.
How is he this amazing?
They are spectacular, and they use regular old gamepad. They do not use fight stick. So it's arguable, right? Because some people swear by fight stick. Some people swear by hitbox. That new one where it's all buttons.
Right.
Your movement buttons, not like a stick, and then your inputs buttons. Sonic Fox performs on a gamepad. It's a PlayStation gamepad, but I like I said, I want to say it's a PS4. It's a DualSense 4. I have not seen them play on a DualSense 5.
Is it a regular DualSense 4 or is it like one of those like custom controllers?
Regular DualSense 4. Like DualShock 4. I'm sorry, because DualSense was new to PS5. Sonic Fox 1 Evo on a DualShock 4. A standard PS4 controller.
I want effort.
Look, I want
that gets top marks from me.
I'm done with stick elitists. Most of my other group of friends, well, I don't really talk to them much anymore, but they're all super stick elitists, and it just pisses me off. Like, oh, you have to play with stick. You have to. That's just bullcrap, because it's whatever you are most comfortable with, whatever you have the most fun and can dedicate yourself to. That's all there is. And also keep in mind with fighting games, they literally design the game with the basic controller in mind, like as the priority, because that's what predominantly the casual players are using. So they're using like that. That is what it's made for. So stick. I hate a controller elitist. Like, it's literally whatever is comfortable, and you're going to dedicate yourself to.
I say as I made a house stop playing Soul Calibur 6 with a gamepad.
Nice.
I specifically I prefer gamepad, but I can see the advantages of playing with both. Gamepad works for me. I like a good D-pad. I don't play analog stick. I want a good D-pad, and I haven't had one since the DualShock 4.
The Soul Calibur 6, like I said, was a gamepad for me. I dabbled in a little bit of Dragon Ball Fighter Z with a gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
And then Samurai Showdown is another one I've been wanting to put my time into, because SNK just, I don't know how they do these character designs, the art, the engine, everything like that. It's just a masterclass, and I'm always impressed by it every time.
I'm throwing this out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting, and I apologize.
Listen. Well, bang, okay?
That's all I've wanted to hear.
Personally, I use a Fisher Price controller.
Perfect.
I really like the sounds it makes.
Okay. So I'm cooking up an idea, right? We make a fighting game, give it rollback netcode, really nice art direction, great characters, fleshed out mechanics, the works, but you have to play it on a Leap pad.
I like it.
I'm going to clap over here. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to do that clap over there, but I'm going to need that on your ass instead of your hands.
Yeah. Call it. Hold on. We got a couple comments on that. We got Ant Likes PC saying
clapping. Yeah, I got a comment.
Hold on. This is topical. We have Ant Likes PC. Call it Street Fight Ussy. We have Marpsy saying, I love that idea. And we have Michael saying, do it. Rob, I think that's a winner. We got to do it. So
I guess that begs the question. If it's going to be a fighter, like a fully fleshed out fighter, and it's going to be played exclusively on Leap pads, what will we call it?
Dude.
Like Froggy Fracas?
Frog me up. There we go.
Right in the
wait. Like
wait. Right in the frog.
Frog me down.
Marpsy said easy $60 game and it's worth every cent. That being said, anybody in chat right now, Leap Fighters was a comment in the chat.
That's a good one.
Thank you, Michael, for the input. That being said, I do know
we're developing a fighting game. Yes, Goons Games and Gauntlet.
Goons Games and Gauntlet.
That's
Derek,
our fighting game.
I don't know if you realize what you just did. Mortal Kombat just announced Mortal Kombat 1, which is MK12. Rob
the second reboot.
It's more than the second reboot, dog. It's at least the third. Because MK9 rebooted the series, MK11 rebooted the series, and now they're rebooting it again.
Well, no, because isn't MK11 leading into MK1? So the events from that basically just made it so that the series is now rebooted as of MK1, so it's twice.
Kronika rebooted the timeline because she was tired of Raiden and Liu Kang essentially getting their way. and there was always a conflict, and one of them would win, and it's usually Raiden. Blah 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 blah. Then MK1.
One thing before you continue, I can't stand by Ed Boon on this one with Kronika when she looks like such a just this baby face. I just want to just
fight Tussie to get the win.
She's a Titan, but I need to have this one opportunity to just.
By the way, our leap pad game, another one was submitted as fight Tussie to get the Winussie.
No, it wouldn't be the name. I think that should be like when you start around, it's like fight Tussie, and then when you win, Winussie.
Winussie, yeah, perfect. You know what? I am still on board with Leap Fighters as the name of our leapfrog.
Yeah, it's just the most played it straight thing. Just player one, Winussie. Wait, there's a guy on Twitter, Gianni Metagrano, who's done voice work for this really cool boomer shooter like game called Ultra Kill. I want to hear him voice play, or just have him voice fight Tussie, or and then just go player one or player two, Winussie.
All right, before we go off too far, right? Because we talked about this Project Q and everything that they're gonna do, and I said the D-pad sucks, and then I brought it to a fighting game medium.
I didn't even remember that was what we were talking about, to be honest.
However, Head Goon said Goons, Games, and Gauntlets, and I know with MK1 coming out, Rob and I were discussing about the possibility of doing a fighting game like King of the Hill rounds and matches with some of you guys, the viewers, and I think that would be a perfect segment is Goons, Games, and Gauntlets, and we do King of the Hill. Who's going to win the most? Is it going to be the Goons? Probably not Head Goon, but he'll be here.
Fuck you!
Yeah, we're trading now. It is odd. Oh my god, we're putting money on this.
Yeah, I'll advocate for this. Guys, come run my fade.
Hey,
I promise. It'll make you feel better about yourself.
I didn't
in your
just buy
mouth.
this
How about
Vegeta.
that?
It's my pride, and I'm gonna Winussie this Mortal Kombat gauntlet.
Where was your say in
Yeah.
pride when Cell absolutely blew his back out?
Yeah, I backed Trunks, so that's where I'm at.
True. That canonically
Right, you
that
win
happened.
the first round. Round one over. Round two fight. Let's go.
Round 2 was won by Trunks.
Thank you, George.
Yep. Either
Trunks
way.
went from twink to twunk, and he still got his fade run.
Wait a sec. What about the Battle Networks stream?
I have two notes.
Look forward to that. That's coming soon.
That's on Rob. And what I say about questions.
I'll be the first
Shut
to
up.
admit. I know I've been trying to angle towards it so I can have you guys watch me go through Battle Network and watch me get my fade run by Beast Man again, because I do not learn the consequences of my own actions apparently.
And to be
but
fair,
there have been some things in my life I've been navigating, and it's been I'm not gonna front, it's been pretty stressful. I won't go into the details about it, but look forward to it soon. I'm going to make it happen.
yes, it's coming soon. Just got to sort out some IRL shit. But Rob will be here with that Battle Network stream. So anybody interested in that, please follow the channel so that you get your notifications and stuff like that when Rob goes live or when
Don't
anybody
rag
else
on me
goes
too
live.
hard if I decide that Buster Max is worth it. Please don't
Man,
rag on me. If
Totally forgot to do the sellout at the start.
Don't worry about
Totally.
it. I got you midstream.
Totally forgot about it.
Midstream, I got you. Anyways, we're done with Project Q. It's not good for fighting games. Fighting games coming to the future. Goons, Games, Gauntlets. Let's go.
All right, let's
Lead it in.